Hello friends, Akwede Kingsley as always is my name, and I'm so excited to be able to connect with you wherever you are watching this podcast right now. I hope this will help. Your parents are gifts to you. Your father is a gift to you. Your mother is a gift to you. They are blessings to you. Your father is not a cause. Your mother is not a cause. In fact, it's too late to change them. Why is that? Because God in his divine arrangement, notice he didn't consult you before he made them your parents. He didn't seek your opinion as to whether you will love to have them as your parents. But in his divine will and providence, he made them your parents. Now that stands to reason out that you have a covenant obligation towards them. Your job is to honor them, is to love them. To celebrate other people's parents more than your parents is a misnomer. It's something that is out of place completely. He gave you your father, he gave you your mother, and I believe that man is the best father you will ever have. He couldn't have given you another father different from the one that he gave to you. So that covenant obligation is what you have towards that man, towards that woman, and not to cause them pain, not to cause them pain. Proverbs 20:20, whosoever curseth his father or his mother, his lamp shall be put into outer darkness. I love the NLT translation. It says, whosoever curseth his father and his mother, his light shall be snuffed out. I mean, that's a very powerful statement. A lot of children are not doing well today. It's not because there's somebody bewitching them or somebody fighting them somewhere or trying to stop their opportunities and stuff like that. It's because of the dishonor they are giving to their parents. Now, that is true because Ephesians chapter 6 from verse 1 beginning says, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. It's the right thing to do. Then verse 2 goes on to say, honor thy father and thy mother, which is the first commandment with promise. Now, what are these promises? Verse 3 said, that it may be well with thee, and that thou mayest live long on the earth. So it means that your ability to do well in life, your ability to excel in life, is tied directly to the honor you do to your parents. And number 2, he says that thou mayest live long. Your longevity in life, living long in life, is equally tied to the honor you do to your parents. These are not the things you should be praying about, okay? It's not a prayer point. It's an action point. Love your parents. Obey them. Give them the best treatment that you can ever give to them. Because someone somewhere prophesied to you. And God help this so-called prophet. Because someone told you that your father is a wizard or your mother is a witch, and you bought into those lies, and then you cut every means of communication, with your parents. And you think that you are actually, smart. You think you are wise. Hello, you are doing yourself a disservice. You are killing yourself gradually and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. Your job is, Bible says, to honor them. Now, by the way, the word obey your parents and the word honor your parents are two different things, are two different words, okay? To obey simply means to carry out every instruction that they give to you to the very last letter, okay? To obey means to carry out instructions. But then to honor means to give. You cannot honor a man by not giving to the person. You honor people by giving to them. So it is giving that authenticates honor. When giving is not in place, you don't say you are honoring someone. So the only way you honor your parents is to keep giving to them. You can't tell me that, no, year after year, you don't even call your parents to find out about their well-being. You don't even send money across to them. In fact, you are killing yourself. My dear, you are killing yourself and you don't even know it. You have that covenant obligation towards them. To them were like, Jacob did to Isaac. The Bible is speaking of Jacob said he prepared a venison for Isaac. The word venison, good meal, and he gave to Isaac. Now, when Isaac finished eating that food, the Bible said he blessed Jacob. And then telling Esau, he told Esau, he said, you know what? I have already blessed him. It's too late. I cannot take that blessing back. It's an irrevocable one. Every time you bless your parents and they swear blessings on you, they pray for you, it becomes an irrevocable blessing. No power, no devil can take it back. If you are wise enough, if you are smart enough, I want you to begin. It's not out of place. Put them on salary. Every month, let something be coming out from you to them. It's a blessing to you. It's a blessing, it's not a curse. But if you don't do it, it becomes a curse. I want to challenge you, and this is my charge to you, that you should do all you can to care for your parents. Do all you can to love your parents, love your father, love your mother. And the only way to prove that is to keep giving to them. Be there for them. Do all you can to stand by them in their old age. Imagine a woman who bagged you, carried you in her womb for 9 months. She didn't kill you. Now you were born, she carried you maybe probably 3 months on her back. She didn't kill you. She took you through school. She didn't kill you. Now you can read, you can write. Now you can call them, you can call her a witch. You can look at your father that took care of you. Every food you ever ate in that house, he provided. Now you can look at him and say he's a wizard. Now you are avoiding him. In his old age, you are avoiding him. In her old age, you are avoiding her. You are cutting short your life. You are cutting short your destiny. I hate to be the one telling you this thing right now. I know it's hard to swallow, okay? Like a bitter pill. But you've got to take it in, because this is the truth that will liberate you. I pray God will grant you understanding. Yeah, there's nothing particularly wrong when you give your dead parents a befitting burial ceremony. Nothing wrong with that. But the challenge for me, however, is when you ignore and abandon your parents when they were alive and needed you the most to be there for them, and then you weren't there. Question. Now, giving them the so-called befitting burial ceremony, where were you when they were sick in the hospital? You were nowhere to be found. You didn't go to visit them. You didn't even make a phone call to check up on them. Now they are dead. You are tearing down the old house they used to live, all in the name that you are renovating it for a burial ceremony. You are calling people from everywhere, calling the whole community, treating them to sumptuous, wine and delicacies, all in the name of burial ceremony, sharing souvenirs here and there. My dear, it's a cause. It is a cause. Trust me on that. It is a cause. But don't you forget this. You are always setting a precedence for a bad, behavior. Your children will also do the same to you. Scripture says, don't be deceived. Whatsoever a man sows, that shall he also reap. You will reap it if that is the way you're actually treating your parents right now. In no time, you will also reap it. Good or bad, nothing ever escapes God's attention. So this is a challenge to you that I'm actually trying to plead with you to look after your parents. Be there for them. Treat them well. Stand by them. Support them. Especially in critical times like this, when they have become old, they cannot help themselves. Try to be there for them. Honor your parents now that they are still alive and not after they are dead. Feed them now before that burial ceremony will ever make sense.